Ever pondered over the difference between flexible spending accounts or FSAs and health savings accounts or HSAs? Well, you're in for a treat today as we delve into the intricacies of these two types of healthcare accounts. Starting with FSAs, these are pre-tax accounts set up through and essentially owned by your employer. The money you contribute to this account can be used to cover a wide range of healthcare costs. From that copay on a doctor's visit to buying a box of Band-Aids, your FSA is there for you. But remember, FSAs come with a use it or lose it policy. If you don't spend your annual balance by the end of the year, it evaporates, although there might be a grace period extending into the next year. And here's something crucial. If you leave your job, you also leave behind whatever's in your FSA. Now let's turn our attention to HSAs. Like FSAs, HSAs are pre-tax accounts that can be used to cover healthcare costs. But here's where things get interesting. An HSA can be set up either through your employer or by yourself, usually through a bank. And guess what? It's entirely yours. The money in your account rolls over from year to year and it stays with you even if you switch jobs. But remember, not everyone qualifies for an HSA. To be eligible, you can't be a Medicare member, you can't be listed as a dependent on someone else's tax return, and you must be covered by a high-deductible health insurance plan. When it comes to comparing these two, a few key differences stand out. The first is the annual contribution limits set by the IRS. Generally, you can put more into an HSA. For instance, the limit was $4,150 for a single person's HSA in 2022. Compared to $3,200 for an FSA. With an FSA, you pick an amount for the year and it comes out of your paychecks in increments. It operates essentially as a credit system. You can spend more than what's in your account as long as it's less than what you've committed to depositing by year's end. On the other hand, with an HSA, you can only spend what you've already deposited. If there's not enough in your HSA to cover an expense, you can pay a different way and reimburse yourself from your HSA later with no time limit for filing a reimbursement claim. Plus, you can earn interest on and even invest your HSA funds, a feature not available with FSAs. In the end, while it might seem like HSAs have an edge over FSAs, the best choice depends on your personal circumstances. Perhaps your employer contributes to FSAs but not HSAs. Or maybe your healthcare needs and those of your dependents require frequent visits to the doctor, making a high-deductible health plan less suitable for you. So while the choice between FSAs and HSAs can be complex, understanding the key differences can guide you towards the decision that best suits your needs.